Hakuna matata, my country people are throwing a big salute for us today. You feel call me Michael, call me Congo Saman. Anytime when 1 o'clock we should rush can we smoke Congo Safo can talk about wonderful and terrible can happen for inside this country. Even though for that side for Sabongari last night, Sabongari with the Jakiri fire. Who said the fire come out? No ask me. For Catholic school for Sabongari around 10 o'clock last night. Fire, he born on the headmaster in office. Who come out outside. For that time for Jakiri, for Presbyterian school, for Jakiri, fire for head teacher in office. So for inside Jakiri, government primary school for that side for Jakiri, so for head teacher in office, all document. We receive hope today, so maybe by tomorrow the image will also for cook and way on a future man one side. We go check out that today. We'll take una to go for Yaoundé. We go talk about Ministry of Secondary Education. Even though we never finish cook the email for better way. We take side catch fire yesterday. Talk about Palava for low voltage for Palava current for inside this country for that side for Yaoundé. Then also for that side for Yaoundé, we'll talk about Palava thief people. Then come for that side for you talk about this another accident with General Express. You don't do them again. For that side, for Bunyebe, before one for Yaoundé, so control another accident where they so more than 8 people that take side lost their lives. For that side, even though the official figure will receive weight. Now, country, no, it will be easy for someone to take side, so get that one to go take one to go Bamenda for talk about Palava Ghost Town, for that side for Kumbu, Palava Thief. Even talk about picking the way they lost so control with image and food for some picking where they take side, so some pa chop picking is soya. I say chop bikini so near this Chakara and for us so we'll take una to go for us for talk about all this wonderful and terrible country they will finish to this palava for us for Bafusam for Carrefour Obej na palava tipre Bafusam Pedro this time around any man will ball we finish because it done over too much. If you call me Michael, call me Congo Saman. As I come back, we go enter first to read proper. May we start today for talk about chapter for Ghost Town fire. So for talk about how the things take side happen for that side for this side for Sabongari. So Catholic school for that side take time. Welcome Ghost Town fire. Even though the struggle for cook the image will surely come out and tomorrow for sure. How the thing takes happen for that side. Even though internet, though it don't comes on side the internet days or other side the internet not take side. So this for Sabongari. The only on the engineering one. So we never successful forget all the images. But we'll surely come back to for bring all this one. So we around 10 o'clock last night. Fire for head teacher office for Catholic school for us we born on the document all the text so Chakara all to ashes so then for that side for Jackie to na government primary school for that side to it takes time to welcome Ghost Town fire for that side we born on the head teacher office Presbyterian school for that side to na on the head teacher office so all my answers so they want finish with all docu on a high oh boy. We hope that tomorrow we'll figure the email for Texas so to see how the thing happen for inside this country. But we'll take una direct for go time for that side for years for talk about new one now for inside Cameroon and plot palava. Something when we take side it did like say poor man he no go be hard again for Cameroon. Eh? Poor man, he no go fit build house for Cameroon here because every day in, day out, man will better fun like the one for better from Donfao. When he pass see any problem and poor people and therefore he only pass going for Kadago for before he go find small choco, he get for this side, he go see super fair. Now he say Geo them would senior different officer that they only big they only buy motor BB have them for different side them. When on the money they get them for back plot. Eh? The one for yes, so Mr. Munchu don't cover that side. 10 all man say on a pack go say this only plot na me I get time. You put small carabao house, you bring people to caterpillar, he knock for down so now you people for that side they say they want to wait. It shows a poor man of be here to get for the country. Eh? Why not only people they get money they get for the bee has the side by side left and right they only take project so one man get 50 hectares. You can't do it. If they give you the whole community they are old, you could do it. Yeah. Eh? Yeah. Master. But any idea, we will not go stop for the show. Every day we will show how the thing takes us to happen for inside this country. We'll come over that side for yes, for talk about Palava, for talk about Chief, for that side for Bafusam. Where they so they catch some young boy for us where he don't go thief laptop them, thief telephone them. They can't catch you all the things. You like the boy takes I say they want don't say I say die they come. He run one part liquidity say they put up a bubbles and they don't turn over. It's came but suppose figure the email for us how the thing takes to happen. So now you wait this boy he run go hide for chef the catch for that side for Carrefour or Beige. Chef the catch say this would I never green when I kids man from my house. When I kill the boy for the house when they can't get to them come they go carry me to go to them they kill you with there for sa. And I've been an authority, so he struggle. Lockdown, so many people don't enter for how time we to the camp, but move that boy, they take the telephone, they say, yes, I don't think for I beg, when I choose me. When I leave, I make it to the carry me go time for commissariat, they go long, I go prison, I no go take time for do this kind of thing for us for Carrefour or business, see how they share the catch the struggle for. But the population beg the same gang, we must finish with you. Even time when Kitu, they don't come for us, struggle for say this, so me they protect that boy and go population above the same gang. It don't over too much. When I leave the boy, we define with you one time. Any idea? Oga Pat, make we carry go to that type of food. I'm hear the kind ambience where you be there for that side for Carrefour or Beige. How bubbles and put a series so they no one city man get for bubbles and they leave. I made a film you one time. So they wear the feel reduce small. Press button me when I hear. When I just hear the one.
Foule tente de se faire justice. Foule tente de...
Then Allah carry time where the boy see police. He say, Papa God, I no be no say it is so. As I forget for prayer, for go outside. You don't send your picking angel, make you can't carry me. That kid to be the angel for that boy. Child. You get lucky. Next time do them again. They go correct your mistake. Move that side for Bafus and take side this time around. You're gonna go to that side for Yaoundé. We Jandan and they don't do better work for that side. Take hand so put hand for 5 Mazembe. And for the 5 Mazembe them, one woman, I be pastor. Mama pastor. Another man for the na taxi na driver. Another one, part carry go to Yaoundé Moon and they see take the image, see how they take them for presenting for press release so na their own work that is na special scam them. For put they can make document they scam you say they want give you work you give for work for ministry for this kind of one them. Then one man they say abekitu. Yeah, where the reason he be legal man, where for protect you in case of anything man one come, he go protect you. Then 2 man they say they be businessman to na associate them where they take certain will do and for that way gendarme them when they take you they scam you without stay don't fall where you don't go more money for bank give them one time they drug you either they take you to snack give you small mulota with chop so you just fall jengo. Now the woman they talk say this so the thing not happen any idea but market they happen sometimes where it don't happen even though you see they go carry them go to for same they go take them judge them but if they get Godfather, maybe tomorrow you go see them for outside, no? You go see they get for outside, don't come back control this kind of wonderful and terrible catching. No, every on top of Kumbo says so tell they catch him and the person they finish with you one time because when they carry you go to Kitu, the next day if you actually be cheap and say no face you go work go they take you some more money, give some money, even man go prison, you know, ever for you can see your property for that side to control. No control the actor for talk about so remember for that side for Yaoundé for talk about. Big Dongaman where they take such a whole of they give certificate for 30 gendarme them. Oh, scammer them for Cameroon who bad market don't enter. I say bad market don't enter. Don't say Cameroon no be get specialist the way they fit knock machine so know how can they do. Knock machine take number call you for inside Cameroon. You say no, the man they come from America. They come from America. Now when some better Kitu they come from that side of France, they can't have say Cameroon go now. They don't train 30 of the way they don't give them certificate. How for scammer them? Now when the Kitu and say, oh, scammer, when I don't young man. If you not be professional scammer, now you don't do scamming again for Cameroon. Because they say this so time when they scam you, get confident for Kitu and go for the gendarmerie because time when they get in the case, they go know all the kind tricks, how they pass the bank where they associate with you for saying they withdraw money, all kind one, and they go make sure that they cash and so they say this so Cameroon government for inside 1 year, they lost about 3.5 billion. With a 3.5 billion, so where they take set of loss, and so they say, Ali, the gendarme, they don't tell, so they will put them now. Jean-Baptiste Bocam, that big Oga for that side, can coordinate and welcome to the kangaroo. But we tell us when I go do the work. We never tell us when I go flop with a pocket them. That way goes, come around, come 10 million, you say this, so give me that, so 5 million, you take your own 5 tally. Yes! We never go work with the rump, we never day. We don't want to hear that thing say, go the chop upload the. Why you on my mop? Why you want here for my mop, boy? Me will continue for that side, continue not to this time around for talk about this wonderful and terrible kind of thing for talk about. After we just finish with this one for Yaoundé, part would see make sure so we come with this image for Yaoundé for Ministry of Secondary Education. For that's how we take style catch fire with this. So we want to say why big story building that it takes sides with the catch fire like ministry. So and they over born with an organ, don't they? You know, they come to you for Douala, be born with they say, okay, Dr. Frinton, you don't enter believe on Dr. Fao, it go for one man country. Now, another one, this Ministry of Secondary Education, it born for us for Yaoundé, that big Oga they outside, that big Oga, he for one man country. They enjoy life, even though big book is called and say, so he go for us for one man country for official visit. You know, as Papa Popo, they ever travel, go make 1 month, 2 months, so time when minister to travel, you need to hear they say this, so that they follow to what Papa they do. So it takes time catch fire, but thing we make am before this ministry catch fire, according to own source, the first time for Yaoundé, so latrate low voltage be over too much. So the low voltage come, it can go even latrate one bulb for take side shine in the day. Then now suddenly the bulb, if the light you come with the power as a car of fire, you just say na boom for that side 1,000 fire too. It takes that catch and in the ministry we plenty document for that side paper. Now way it takes that to catch fire way before firefighting brigade one is for that side. Confident don't control each other. The crying and crying for talk about this wonderful and terrible kind of. We hope that this so by tomorrow we'll come back with all the emails for that side for Yaoundé. We'll continue not to this time around. Take una this time around as we come Yaoundé they come back for littoral here before one is Bomnyebe. Another accident for General Expressway load, full load. Not to talk of corner road on. He jammed in Gongoro here, they make serious kissing for that side. They say so na palava high speed for that side with this. So they talk of more than 8 people. They don't take side solo their best certificate for that side for night. So with plenty other one the way they carry and go to for so even though it will cause serious traffic way for carry. People they won't self carry and go to Wasapita. It will be easy. They carry to one and struggle, move open road before the one reach it for Wasapita. With so 1 and 2, they don't take so solo that best certificate. We see for get the official figure and even the name for this people they take so solo that best certificate for chapter for road accident. They say so yesterday for Cameroon. Even the other one too for Chico Douala would see struggle for see how we cook that one for bring up for now. Mona takes I know how the thing happen for inside this week control. Come over that side for Palava accident this time around. We'll take una go time for Banjan for that side for Kumbu for talk about Palava thief with this. So some businessman for that side, Mr. Fonyo, he said this. So now number 7 time we people they broke his store. They don't broke his store. Can't broke down a granny mill, thief corn, can't thief even granny machine, thief bob. Yeah, no can work for thief that. Now can work for tip that for that side for Kumu. So Master Patrick, can we go to that side make control? Take that to Korokoro for see how terrible and wonderful country they happen. They say Palava thief man they can't thief. They thief my store. They don't fit thief the man more than 700,000 with the taking the way with the money with the phone phone. He carried the people and go tam. He mark the way they actually say they don't carry the people and go lock them. They will lock the tell so he go pay money for them. Then he go back their property the way he don't take that time. But they pay the night they go police station with all the money we don't spend and forget chocolate. You go to the police go say so you know get money and they come down broke now war enter chief kako for his store so you don't know they say for this country they don't want for the encourage business for how we want do small business. See now for a granny me they get 2 granny me they can't broke door. Chief one go time, carry put a corner, carry put a thing, so takes that to disappear. We'll talk about Palava for chief for that side for Kumbuwe. It don't take that to being a wonderful and terrible kind of thing. So, Mr. Pat, let's go for here. More ask Mr. For you make tell we why you know one go police or gendarme for go write complaints so people they don't thief you. Why? Talk me population here.
Yes, they don't thief me for this my business site. Almost 7 times. So this time now they don't come from our store, they come now from our granny mail. So they broke the lock, they enter, they cut the machine, the cable from the circuit breaker, then they take the granny one. There were 2 machines inside, but they take one. They come out. They carry the flour where we stand for back, around 5 tins. They carry corn where some customer will bring them for your back, for your pocket. Then they take another tin bucket where it be empty. They remove Bob from up here. So it not surprise me because for my store they don't broke for broke na wall inter 3 times. For inter through the door, broke the iron door inter 2 times. So they don't tell me plenty times. So this one it be normal for me and I accept everything. So people of Okpata, they don't cry about things where they happen me. So for me I talk my own and say if any man, if I the old person, me the person come out for daylight, talk, say na so I the old or na so I be done wrong ye. Because all these things where they happen for me, not be me the only person where I get store for budget. Yes, they don't tell me for this.
Okay, thank you plenty for telling wetin wey take start so dey happen. But anyhow, they tell we now wetin be take start happen, Mr. Fonyo. Before you know one go police for gendarme, go write book, say this so to put the wrong country for again.
And they go pay me. So as they go prison, I follow up, I start for the follow up. When I go for police station, they say, no, but you don't say you are a prisoner, then go court for prison. You want to say me will do it. So I leave them. I just lost so where they surrender me, take cash, 750,000. Go take phones. That time they still put credit for phone, EVD2, EVD phones for 50,000 with some items. They carry go. So after that, when they teach me now, they see me netless for go for police station. I just take them all, put them for God. Because the check say, if they catch thief man, if you catch thief man, they take and go court. You judge ye, you win the case. If they go for work prison, I should say state get for compensate you. But for the country, that one not happen. When you take them, you will still lose that money. Because I be lost money plenty for that case. Where for we take them, put back the business. So from there, I be reluctant now, not to take me any case.
Now so na hear the thing it takes out so happen with Palava Kituren for that side for Norway so control more control now to this time and about just remember for that side for Kumbu for talk about for corner for St. Peter College for that side for Kumbu way they so some use they be the work their small job for that side they dig ground for say so many take end their own small living they say this so you find for hustle ground it just collapse, cover them for that side. Thank God to this so population to be there around with the struggle. Run camp for they can't stand now for say they do it. They start dig to the very ground again for struggle. Move this young boy for that side. They cross carry and go down for that side for BBH for take sides for choke them small mukenge for skin so serious so make man you know Allah so die for this wonderful and terrible country. It takes sides so they happen with ground the collapse for side by side with serious so if you want to do any work make sure say me find specialists so that me they take and do for special way. You know what they picking they won't say picking they need money they put need money. Badly though. But it's going to get the image of that side for Kumbu, how Grand Stakes to call away population come to it's because of man they get underground tango so other people believe for that shanty where they take side to the look of the sound of honor so 2 or 3 4 people don't take side again die for that side for Kumbu so we ground the take side so the joy the collapse they go to jigam they go now for the go start ground for jigam for up they can't dig for under Ghana collapse so make up them for that side so for talk about how when they walk when again for look and see how they carry them one by one for that side carry and go to Wasapita anybody carry and go to Wasapita after this so when something happen it don't happen now we get for struggle see how we go put solution with that one I work for council to get for struggle see how use the way they work and even how work they go on for different shanty and whether they so they put they respect the rules and regulations and so for different side them for work for that side so for Kumbu so con people more concerning actor come for that side for Kumbu for this chapter for work for that side so we'll take when I bring them back for littoral with this so expert them for Palava Road for Douala. Because every year they don't put 1 billion, 500 million for the road to this side. So inside they even strong that they put a pave the inside release for road them for inside Douala, but inconvenience they part you still forget that bad road them for inside Douala for talk about how inhabitants they really cry and they suffer. So government really need to do something because time when they fix left, right is spoil. They fix right, left is spoil. They don't confuse. Even though so specialists for that side for community when they talk to this so for say this will make Cameroon make Douala free. From the barrel so when they fix and spoil, they need at least 156 billion. Oh boy, though. 156 billion for rebuild all because so plenty drainage them. They didn't town put a wrong bill on top. Man, they come for your house, he carry the tea and forgot her. And all the one is so make a now sometimes when they put a pavilion and the pavilion the insect struggle self even stay small. Because when they fix 1 year, 2 years, that don't know para. You don't para. And even come to event to the say, we get better material, we get over begin work and do papage, we get all material for do the one. They pass they do them. They need to do them. Local comes the way at least when those spoil for inside your side, if you struggle put even a 1 gram for that side, look and make so many hole, you know, take side be the inside find out for their own. They say they don't know now come to event or minister of public go take side so can do after this. So with all my choices, so at least move we say we became cake conscious because road them now you we use them come now they get a baby motor where they jump inside kuro. So they need take side for feel all that kind of stuff away we say the take side for feel and for inside you con so say we hope they so make up them to go try this something for say this so make them money because they calculate how many billion they put for road on the road for inside Douala. Now money that way at least if they sacrifice make and once and for all me put in Texas so begin suffer for all this kind of way it is for inside country. So we continue not to come for that side. So Patrick take we go to that side for Yaoundé for talk about this terrible kind of thing so it happened for inside this country. If we get that image of that side for Yaoundé for talk about this so now we country but if you bring me more get the image for that side for talk about this kind wonderful and terrible kind of thing we know special and Dongame will take side so happen for that side for Yaoundé for talk about this one. So okay, Patrick, that one why would you see what same that once it takes us for prepare. So just carry go to that side for Kumumu talk about this young boy so 3 years old became 4 months where it takes us so disappear. Today na number 7 day where he papa with him mommy for that side for Kumu. They don't find a way 4 months they carry 4 months go live for school at school no be go 4 months come don't even allow them see back side for corner some water this small baby so all my one say well who don't can take this small so 4 months Derek for that side for Kumbu for take side do how thing with it picking at 3 years picking he there for that side for government nursing school way he come up from school they don't ever see again the parents they come for school so they can't take picking carry now so they find for money they tell say any man way he don't see whether the picking don't work go na for left or he don't go na for right to if you see him I beg if papa they for that side they find it. If my man don't even take it so take side disappear where he refund as month or maybe they even call me they know whether they so they picking they alive or not how the thing they take side so for happen for inside this country. When I think call any of the thing number when I take side so see I'm go call so we'll see how we'll call the parents and say may they take side so can't do it. He carry that picking because they for that side for Kumbu they cry seriously so why picking don't take side so disappear for chapter for this one a wonderful and terrible kind of thing where it happened for inside this we country. So Patrick let's go forget the image of that side for Yaoundé why would they say come back so for talk about this wonderful and terrible kind of thing that happened for inside this we country for Palava kidnapping where it don't enter now for Cameroon so when I get for look out we own picking them for better way and Patrick if that one they then bring me this one you see Blandine that go there na see we start to Blandine na woman wey so it lost he eye them in a 7 year me say no be blind be born when it blind be see fine but that way lost eye them look left look right any no to do so it precise for learn the bright for become learn the picking the way they ready see and write and man we only use na that book way they come bright for learn and it be that number 1. So for that time at least they struggle for train picking because the one as some center they train on the special picking those that job belly that people they get big belly they are picking so sometimes they find special teacher for the educate and they need special teaching for teach that beginning because it not be easy for teach someone and the way you need to see someone they see you need to hear all that one and so we they talk say so this kind of be very few so blind say be choose the work for sickness today so ye as if be blind each of the start feel say how the other one they blind we don't even know for read book don't even know for write how their life will come in a way decide for learn from how for learn the teach speaking away you to the text so get your own life for that side for better way so but I don't know whether if you bring me image for that side for Bamenda for Palava Ghost Town you know so you know be different now for Bamenda for Ghost Town so we think takes happen with so even though Prime Minister believe that the whole government for conclude how they pack their bags and for go back for that side for Yaoundé Ghost Town it be your day as usual all money has say yeah even okay see Prime Minister come work inside town for Bamenda he say yeah the way they see so just on that people they show it for television. Me tell them so they remain a lie. Now only 1-2 motor there. You fit take such chop and chop Christmas season for instance. Bamenda out to one Okada. Even though at least now Okada said they come work a first time. So even if you say Okada, they see and say Okada need to take such here. So they go hold to that small land Ngamba for that Ayaba hotel for conclude na Ngumba meeting. They call out Ngumba meeting because no na meeting they don't limit you as they enter. They don't limit population. Take side note where the takes happen for inside for that side for Ayaba. So they at least conclude so they go now back for Yaoundé. For go tell Papa Popo say you be send for Bamenda and Soar West no. We don't go. Nothing we don't come back. Nothing we chief don't talk. Being low for that for kumute. Me move a picking the way they for prison. Eh? So all that one is so we'll surely come back for news for 4 p.m. for all the story how the things take side so it happen for us side. Carry we go to yesterday. We bring an email for us for Power and Hope Church where they show their anniversary for their papa, Pastor Chris Voice. He been a dancing. I say, they don't been a palaver preaching or casting of demon or moving or no, they want been on the enjoyment, chopping an item, 11 for us. Patrick, but to someone takes us to forget this wonderful and terrible to happen for this anniversary. It takes us to celebrate and to for weekend for Power and Hope Church with this so. Men of God, they can't support it for better way. The one they come on Susa, the one they come on Susa for a ministry, the one they come on for this side, they can't do for Bunabedi. They come on to can't take side to join, even the one they did for the ministry for Aqua, they come. I said, picking they can't down, but can't come ballet. Hey, Papa, to do it, now for the touch once here, or one at 10 color, they come on 10 color. Quiet, they come on and say this to a one put special song, Palava birthday cake to take side to happen for that side, then with special poking of champagne for that side way. Other parts say, where? My first time for celebrate birthday, picking they sing a better song. He say, okay. Eh? Then come back, can't sketch them for that side. They take side to join and to it come to stand type of playing. So all this one would do and so fine. But at least gospel attitude they can support it for better way. Even knock and to knock more prayer too for prayer for that side. He tell them say this so. Gospel TV, it takes sides to the happen where that one at the one when a project for Power and Hope Church will give for so join and put hands to this so many one it takes sides so it go for before for better way this so the Gospel TV at least say me they take sides so support I will say at least make boy put the take sides here and then the one and two but me that they will take sides so response so that if you go even for satellite me all man take sides to the enjoy and for us and I think how I say this so item 11 for that side countryman and nobody talk I say been a saka enjoyment upon enjoyment with this so the chop to take belly long for poking of the champagne and cutting of the cake when you be take side so easy for weekend for this for Power. I say cutting of the cake, mommy and daddy are cutting the cake. Chopping judges. Countryman. It not be easy at all after put the enter to damn to enjoy drink. It's a thing. I didn't know I think my eye cho Christmas no. Now that's more to that will take sense so gather for that to control no anything happen for inside this country. You if you call me Michael, call me Congo Saman. When something happen for your village, your quarter, anything start with the veteran. Oh boy, take your phone. Take that number, that first one. Yes. Save them for WhatsApp, for your WhatsApp number. Ring we, film anything, send them for we for WhatsApp for that number. Time we see anything happen. Inform we. We go make sure say more inform the world. Not that I wanna be my eye, no. I will come back again. Sorted for tomorrow. We better today. I don't go.